Hi guys, James here. Welcome to Tibaldi Goes Modworks, and this is inbox. And I've got an inbox review for you here today. And yep, it's another Spitfire. It's Airfix's 148 scale Supermarine Spitfire Mark 1. Box number is A05126B. Focus. The 3 colour scheme options. 2 flying hours, skill level 2 on this side. Little bit of information. Piece is 149. Your length and your width. There. Other side. It's got your usual greeblies on there. Model design and tooling 2015. Decal schemes and pack designs 2025. Again, it says cartograph decals on here. Big important bit that is there is for your short shots or missing parts. Nearly had missing parts on my other kits. Oops, so I just left them up on the table. I'm actually doing back-to-back reviews here, so if I sound jaded, I do apologise. Right, let's open the box. The inside we're greeted by a big packet of black plastic parts. I'll pause it here. I'm just going to pause it here because I need to sort this thing. Right, sorry, I had to sort out my boxes. Again, this one has a little bit of history of the Spitfire. Again, no wash parts in here. Again, these are nicely packaged inside the instructions. Let's have a look at the decals. Absolutely gorgeous. Sorry about the dog. I think he's gone a bit peculiar. Put those decals at the bottom of the box. We'll have a look at the schemes in a minute. Flip it open, then we have the assembly icon thing. Obviously, 2 options. We have 3 options here: the A, B, and C. I think A's got the manual undercarriage version. All the greeblies going in there. The seat. Got 2 versions of the seat. You got the one with the armour and the one without the armour here. Again, there B, C, and A, and that has doesn't have the armour. Don't fit the pedals if you're going to put the pilot in. If not, you have to chop his feet off or his legs off. Building up the instrument panel there. Assembling parts into the little frame. Putting the undercarriage, the joystick and rudder pedals in. Fitting the seat. Fitting the back frame. So making a sub-assembly version there to fit it. Obviously, this version, removing parts for if you're having the canopy closed. Again, they're showing some details there. So you've got to fit that part first. Make sure it all aligns with the cockpit. Again, that removing that part for the canopy there. You've got the option to do the door up or door down. So you've got to cut the door out. You've got two fuel tank versions. That's an armoured one and that isn't, I believe. Yeah. And then we got and then we have some fun. Obviously, we can open the wings up to do all the machine guns open. Fitting the undercarriage mounts here. The rings for the tail, fitting the spar. Again, fitting an additional spar, fitting the landing light. Fitting more spars in there. I was saying that you've got to ignore these steps if you're doing the machine guns. And again, and, you know, all your machine guns there, fitting them in. There. Building up the wings there. Fitting the wing to the fuselage, tail planes, making sure the tail plane's square. Fitting the rudder and the elevators. Fitting the ailerons. Fitting the chin fairing. Fitting the air intake here. Radiator. Oil cooler. Main undercarriage. If you're doing it wheels up, this version. Wheels down, this version, showing you the angle you put those on at. Two different options for the pitot tube. And different colours for the wheel wells. Again, fitting the engine exhausts. A single bladed prop. Or B and C the three bladed prop. Then fitting the gun sight. And we've got A and B versions of the canopy. A, B and B versions of the canopy here. And fitting the little mirrors on the top of the fuselage. I do apologise for that dog. I think he's a cockapoo. Again, having the covers down. Two different versions of the aerial here. And that's the plane complete. And this one is a Mark I, Duxford, UK, August 1938. The colour of the 19 marking on the fin is open to the question. In the photographs, they appear white but can also be yellow, so that's why they've got two versions of the decal there. Dark green and brown, and then 56 aluminium underneath. So that's quite an interesting scheme on that one. Then we have the additional sheet as a Mark 1A. It's again, it's 3-bladed prop in Egypt, 1942. Yeah, so it's azure blue. And very little stenciling on there. And this one is a French version. So that's very colourful with those decals on there. I may well use those decals, these French decals, on another Spitfire, Mark 1 Spitfire, Mark 1A Spitfire I've got. Yes, I've got the Tamiya 148 scale Mark 1 Spitfire. And this is where it gets interesting for this kit. So I'm proposing, rather, it would be completely insane of me, I know, but building 3 Mark 1s. I'll build the Airfix one, the Tamiya one, and one kit I haven't got yet is a Mark 1 from Edard. Now, I've asked you about it here because obviously I don't want to commit to that level of insanity of building 3 identical Spitfires, but they're doing them all in all different schemes. But out of curiosity, which is something you'd be interested to see? I think that's just a bit of what's it came off there. Now, again, yeah, we can go. I think they're probably. So this will be a bit out of sequence, this bit, I know. So again, a sprue. Again, looks like a Spitfire. Fastener details a little bit overdone, but it does look very nice. Very crisp and very clean. Those ejector pins could just be with a little bit of a rub down there, will solve any fit issues. That bit can be removed carefully. Again, you've got to remove the door somehow. But yeah, that's the A sprue. This is the B sprue. So this is the wings and the cockpit interior. Again, no flash. Nice little folded down door with a ejector pin on it. Not that it'll be shown, but different aerials there. Nicely detailed instrument panel. The armour plate for the back of the seat. obviously the bit where the seats fit in. They look like a Spitfire, to be honest. Very nice they are too.
That's to be Sprue done.
Now this is the G Sprue. Single bladed prop. Single piece chin. Different piece for the interior. Machine guns. I think this has got most of the parts for the Mk.I. Different spinner, obviously. More rounded off spinner. This is Mk.I generic. The G Sprue is the Mk.I generic sprue. So there's the G. And then we have the C Sprue, which has all the other parts in it. It has the two types of exhaust. So it's a Mk.V exhaust on here. Bits and pieces like the pilot. Spinner. And the prop as well. Undercarriage. On the seat. Lovely looking oxygen bottles there. Spars. So that's the C Sprue. And the last of the grey sprues here, we've got Sprue H. Again, this is the Mk.I wing. Obviously this is a bit where you cut out these panels. Carefully, mind. Nicely represented in detail. Very nice it is too. I'm actually impressed for a 10-year-old kit. And this is the canopies. Yeah, we've got an armoured windscreen and an unarmoured one here. And a different, lovely and clear. Lots of bits of glazing. Again, you've got clipped wings, so again that's for the Mk.V. So definitely get a mask set for one of these. So that's a quick inbox review of Airfix's Mk.I Spitfire. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and bye for now.